If you are looking for a school for your child and place a premium on spiritual growth through action, Resurrection St. Paul could just be it. I recently had the chance to take a tour and talk with the students and faculty there about what makes the school stand out.
I think that definitely Resurrection is a very welcoming school.
Bella Reyes is an 8th grader at Resurrection St. Paul who has been at the school since kindergarten.
Everyone is always willing to learn, and the students are always willing to learn, and the teachers are open to new ideas and new changes. But I also think that it's important that it really has given me, it doesn't just teach us how to add and divide and diagram sentences, but it shows us how to gives us values to use in life and important principles that we'll take later with us.
Principal Karen Murphy says in her 14 years here, that has stayed the same, but the approach to learning has evolved.
We're a STEM school, and one of the things about being a STEM school is the whole mentality of how to teach. And so one of the things that the teachers always do, we have to be collaborative, we have to be critical thinkers, we have to be able to for global challenges, and we got to get these kids to think out of the box. And so in a traditional school, in the traditional schoolings, our school's 97 years old. And so years ago, it was all about regurgitation, and that's which is still an important part of a child's learning. However, what we get them to do is think outside. There's more than one way to solve a problem.
It's a mindset shared amongst all of the faculty, including 4th grade teacher Caitlin Johnston.
Everybody is here working towards getting these children to grow as learners. So understanding that, sure, we're learning division today, but you're gonna see that all around you in the world. And so you need to know how to apply it to real life situations. And I love that we're able to do that throughout all of the subjects.
They really, especially with the technology that we have, they really encourage problem solving skills and working on things using the technology and trying to figure it out yourself, and working especially in groups with your friends to solve problems or work on a project or complete a task.
It is amazing seeing them take charge of their learning because they're so invested in it at that point. It's not just me saying, hey, sit down and do this worksheet. It's me saying, I'm going to teach you this skill and you're going to get to apply it in a variety of situations. And watching them take off with that, there's nothing better.
Teacher Graham Bateman was once a student here himself and says the school traditions he grew up with at Resurrection St. Paul are in place and practiced today.
It's great to have been a student here and now be able to take on a new role in a lot of the traditions that we have here, whether it's helping out our 8th graders with the buddy program. I can even remember when I was in their same shoes as an 8th grader, and even looking back to when I was an 8th grade student and having that relationship.
The traditions here at RSPS are really nice because it really allows all the students to shine and be leaders and role models to other grades. For example, the 8th grade Christmas pageant or the 3rd grade play and the 7th grade wax museum, because it's really fun being in kindergarten and watching them, and then being an 8th grader and having kindergarteners watch you.
On top of that, spiritual growth is cultivated by hands-on service projects.
The students each month have a service day where they'll bring in a lunch where all those lunches are collected and then brought to feed those who are going without a lunch, who are homeless. So all of the students are able to create a lunch with their families and then bring it in as a whole school community. And it's overwhelming to see all of the boxes and boxes fill up and how many people we're able to feed who may have just been going with just one meal.
If you're thinking about a new school for your little one, Bella says she might be biased, but you really can't go wrong with Resurrection St. Paul.
All the students here, they all share and are united by the service and the faith, and we love new students.
There is a winter open house happening Sunday, January 27th from 10 a.m. to noon. If you decide to apply for admission, mention Midday Maryland and get $100 off that application fee. We'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.